to see it all on closed-circuit television. They've come to see Paul Gascoigne. Now, you may just have seen his picture in the paper sometime since the World Cup. And, of course, Gary Lineker. 2 goals on the opening day, giving early proof that he'll not be overshadowed by Gazomania. There are new faces at Arsenal. Goalkeeper David Seaman from Queen's Park Rangers, he's one of them. And Anders Limpar, a 24-year-old Swede who's already made quite an impression with the Highbury faithful. And defender Andy Linnigan, another £1 million player signed from Norwich City. He's a sub today. Also on the programme, the goals, 21 of them from all the other First Division games, including that Liverpool victory over Villa, and there's a sensational John Barnes goal here. How Queen's Park Rangers and Palace both won, and Leeds still going strong with 3 against Norwich. But first here at Highbury, and the Arsenal team, George Graham not unnaturally sticks with the side that's given the club a flying start. It's improved by a fit Paul Davis in midfield, where David Rocastle and Michael Thomas will also be looking for a better season, and with it better international prospects. A team that boasts a 100% record after its first 2 games, thanks to a winning strike by Michael Thomas last Wednesday night in the match against Luton Town. The Spurs manager, Terry Venables, also content with his team's start, given a spark by the form of 2 returning World Cup heroes, Gary Lineker and Paul Gascoigne. Unbeaten after their 2 games, a goalless draw at Sunderland last Tuesday, and last weekend a 3-1 victory over Manchester City when Paul Gascoigne scored the goal that kept the headlines rolling. Our referee today is Joe Worrell of Warrington in Lancashire. So we're all set to go in this big North London derby. Spurs in the white shirts attacking the goal to our left. Finer edge than usual on this derby game. Arsenal ruffled by the fact that Spurs finished the top London club last season. They finished 3rd to Arsenal's 4th. And like the rest of us, I suppose, the Gunners have been deafened by all the Gazomania, and they've been a little bit put in the shade by all this. But both have made such good starts to the season, a sprint start to the Barclays League. Arsenal 2 wins in 2, remember. Spurs a win and a draw. Quick challenge there by Bergson. And it's Stewart who's down with the injury. The challenge there by Tony Adams. And Tony Adams, the Arsenal captain, in the first minute of the game will get a yellow card. A yellow card as Adams went in there on Stewart, but Stewart's up and about his business. And it'll be a free kick for Tottenham to be taken by David Howells, or rather Steve Sedgley. Going up there, Mabbott's gone up there, Howells is in there, played short to Naeem, but Rocastle got the better of him here, and the possibility of Arsenal making a break, but Paul Allen there for Tottenham. The pass back there to Bergson nearly fell short, and Stewart into the back of Dixon, who's disappeared into the crowd. So a really rumbustious start to this derby game, with Tony Adams getting a yellow card in the first minute, and Lee Dixon finishing up in the crowd in the second. By Paul Stewart, and away goes Dixon into that crowd. A side that looks to be keeping a 100% record, that's his aim, but also a little worried about this rather rumbustious start, I would think. Davis. Cut out by Mabbott. Well, half cut out at any rate, but... Winterburn to Limpar. Winterburn. Merson. Cross there towards Smith, too high for him. And it goes for the goal kick. His corresponding fixture last season, won by Arsenal by a goal to 0. Tony Adams the scorer that day. But Spurs got their revenge at White Hart Lane with a 2-1 victory. With goals by Vinnie Samways and Paul Walsh. Torsfett with the goal kick. Not a very good one, straight to Smith. Mabbott rescuing Tottenham there. Good jump by Gascoigne. Returned by Adams. Oh, they're caught out again. Limpar now. Merson just wide. And Spurs making problems for themselves. Limpar then collecting, and Merson wide with his shot. Smith. Davis. Picking out Merson. Comes to Stewart. Cut out by Adams. A good break now for Arsenal. Smith. Adams. Rocastle. Davis. And Howe made sure that that move stopped there. But Dixon with Arsenal's throw. With Paul Davis. Outwitting Naeem. Has won himself a yard or two. That's not a bad shot. Bouncing awkwardly just in front of the goalkeeper too. Naeem. Thomas. Rocastle. Good touch there by Merson. Thomas breaking from the midfield for Arsenal. He's looking to find Smith. And Smith just lobbing it over the top. Well, there were few enough sights of Michael Thomas making those sort of breaks last season. He will admit that was by no means a good season for him. But he obviously has had a terrific start to this season. And when he makes those surging runs from midfield, there's a real problem for opposing defences. It just clipped off Sedgley's heels there, and in the end it was lobbed over the top by Alan Smith. Paul Walsh, one of the two Tottenham substitutes. Mitchell Thomas is the other one. Arsenal's two subs are Perry Groves and Andy Linnigan. Stewart. Bold. Caught by Stewart. That'll be a free kick again to Arsenal. Here's Dixon. Merson. Dixon again. Merson once more. Comes to nothing. It was David Howells who got possession there for Tottenham. Here's Lineker. Gascoigne. Allen. Lineker. Stewart's up ahead. And Seaman struggling to get there, but does so in the end. Davis. Smith. It's a Tottenham throw. Over halfway through the first half now. Mabbott. Lineker. Paul Allen is up there, and Allen might get on the end of this. Seaman right to the edge of his box. Delightful ball played in there by Gary Lineker. He's usually the one that gets on the other end of that. Paul Allen, in the meantime, has taken a knock from David Seaman as he came forward. Nabbott heading the ball into touch so that Paul Allen can get some treatment. But a great reversal of form there, really, because it was Lineker very deep who played a lovely ball in. The sort of ball that midfielders like Paul Allen will play for him, and it was Allen who was right up there. Paul Allen, 28 years old, last Tuesday. And also in the big crowd, the all-ticket crowd here today, incidentally, Graham Taylor's right-hand man, Laurie McMenemy. Jump by Stewart. Lineker getting there before Dixon. Naeem, challenged by Rocastle, was a bad one. Here's a free kick for Tottenham on the edge of the box. Might be the moment for Gascoigne to make an impression. Naeem is there, Van den Hau's behind it also. And if the Wall are back 10 yards, it might just give Gascoigne a chance to pull out a bit of magic. Naeem also there. No, it's going to be Gascoigne. Curled just wide of the far post. It was a promising free kick, actually, because not only did it have just that chance of curling in, but it was hit to enable those white shirts at the far post possibly just to get in there. Bold. Winterburn. Rocastle. Again bringing Dixon into it. Davis is through the middle. Thomas on the right. Cross knocked in towards Alan Smith. Glanced his header in, it's not gone out. Now it has, the flag is up. It was a good Arsenal move. Thomas with the cross. Smith not really convincing with the header. And Limpar couldn't keep it in play. Lineker. Van den Hau. Davis. Oh, that's dangerous. Allen was almost in there. He's so nearly putting his side in the deepest trouble there. But now Arsenal coming forward again. Paul Davis to Lee Dixon. Taken by Naeem. Referee requiring a word. The Tottenham number 9. And a free kick to Arsenal. Thomas will take it. Adams has gone forward. Bold in there. Smith in there. Merson hovering. Limpar also. Taking their time about it. Davis has come along to confuse things a little, maybe. Bergson getting the better of Limpar. The long ball forward for Allen to chase, but Dixon's across to cover. Tottenham's throw. Allen. Naeem. Van den Hau's outside him. Allen's in there. Strong, dependable goalkeeping by David Seaman, but a very, very good move by Tottenham. Toss fed at the other end. Gascoigne, Naeem, Gascoigne. Very assured, David Seaman, and did well here. It was an excellent move by Tottenham. A flick inside there, and Paul Allen, who's getting forward so often. Adams. Thomas. Lineker. Gascoigne. Cut out nicely by Dixon. In goes Gascoigne. In goes Smith. Releases the ball for Dixon. Vanden Hauwe holds him up though, finds Howells, who in turn gets it through to Allen. It's with Stewart. Trying to get Lineker away, but Adams is back again for Arsenal. Half-time whistle. The North London derby goalless. Arsenal no doubt have had more of the game, but Alan Smith at the forefront of a lot of it, of course. Paul Davis working hard to midfield to try and find the openings. Spurs with one or two openings, the best of them possibly the Gascoigne free kick, which just went inches wide of the far post. A delightful little free kick here, but like so many other things this afternoon, in the end it came to nothing. Half-time, it's Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0. So Arsenal get the second half underway, determined no doubt in that second half to put all their pressure to good use. But the Spurs defence this afternoon look as though they might take a little bit of breaking down. At the moment it's Rocastle. Tottenham's throw with Pat Vanden Hauwe to Stewart. To Lineker, almost alone up front there. A little bit of support from Paul Allen. Both managers down at bench level now, Terry Venables and George Graham. Adams going for this one. Thomas's touch. Limpar. Thomas to Winterburn. Thomas now to Davis. It's a free kick. Well, there are 4 Arsenal players ranged behind it. Now 3 as Adams goes forward. Michael Thomas, Nigel Winterburn and Paul Davis. It's going to be Davis. Straight into the Tottenham wall. Ricochets here for Limpar. That's a nice ball. Played inside. Winterburn goes down. Bergson pulled him down. And, well, is that a professional foul? The ruling this season is, of course, professional fouls must be given the red card, but whether Joe Worrell will feel that the Spurs defender had just slipped and there was an element of the accident about it, I don't know. It's a yellow card. And a free kick for Arsenal. Limpar with it. Will Spurs be punished? Arsenal with plenty forward. Get it away quite comfortably. And Dixon forced to play it all the way back to David Seaman. Limpar, yes. Looked like an element of handball there. And that's what Joe Worrell gave. A free kick to Tottenham. Smith. Winterburn. Carefully along the line for Limpar. So Winterburn in for Davis. Confronted by Gascoigne. Rocastle, Davis. Smith for Limpar, trying to get Davis in. That surely looked a penalty. But the referee says no. Well, he had no doubts at all about it, the referee. Smith played the ball in there. Limpar then plays it in for Davis. It was an awkward challenge there by David Howells, but the referee decided it wasn't a penalty. Bergson giving it away to Limpar. A free kick to Arsenal. Thomas with the kick. Davis there as well. It's Thomas curling it in. And David Howells getting it away. That came off Allen to Limpar. Well, Merson in the end bringing it clear. Limpar putting it back to Nigel Winterburn. Played in there towards Bold. The Arsenal fans claiming that Bold was pulled down there by Van den Hauwe, but the referee gave it a good look and ran away as the cross from Winterburn came in. Yeah, 6 of one, a half a dozen of the other. Allen, strongly challenged by Rocastle. Limpar now to Thomas. Down for Smith. A chance for Arsenal here. Oh, just across the face of the goal. An incisive move that by Arsenal, with 3 or 4 of their players involved, and Smith put clear with a splendid last pass. And then just pulling it wide of the far post. Thomas, a lovely ball for Alan Smith, but still 0-0. Lineker. Dumped there by Winterburn. Bergson. Cross towards Stewart. Naeem on the far side for Tottenham. Crossed in again by him. Gascoigne almost in there. And the game's really livened up now. Smith at one end almost putting Arsenal into the lead. And then this long cross met by the head of Paul Gascoigne. And wide of the Arsenal goal. Adams. Bergson to Mavett. Mistake there. Limpar. Limpar claiming a handball. But it was hit with such venom. Even if it did hit a Tottenham hand, it would have been a purely accidental one with no intent on the part of Steve Sedgley. Davis. Nice little chip there, but it was very conveniently for Pat van den Hauwe. Naeem playing it on for Gascoigne. A little under 20 minutes remaining. Lineker goes down, but Naeem picks it up again for Tottenham. Lineker back on his feet, getting the better of Bold. The cross comes in. Good work there by Seaman as Stewart launched himself at that short cross from Lineker. And Seaman looking really assured in the Arsenal goal. But an excellent piece of work again by Gary Lineker. He picked himself up and he beat Bold for speed here. And at the end of it, a dangerous little cross there, which Seaman just got before Stewart. Smith. Play by Rocastle. Sedgley's had such a good game. Came just where Spurs needed him to be. But it's a throw for Arsenal. Dixon will take it. Bold is coming forward. Bold looking for the black flick and gets it that time. Again, Sedgley was there to get it away. Dixon playing it in behind for the goal kick. In fact, the referee saw an infringement there as Dixon was about to play that ball and has given a free kick to Arsenal. Indirect. Naeem and Gascoigne in the wall. Plenty of red shirts up now as Winterburn plays it in. And Torsvedt handling it well above the head of Bold. There have been few goal chances this afternoon, but the forwards have been deterred also by two excellent goalkeepers here today. The handling's been excellent. Challenge again by Mabbott. Down goes Gascoigne. A free kick to Tottenham. Well, at the moment it looks as though both sides might well preserve their unbeaten record. Goal chances so few and far between as we come to the last 10 minutes. Limpar. Bergson. Limpar looking just a little lightweight there. And now Stewart. Trying to get Paul Allen in. Dixon. Davis. Just flicked off the Arsenal player. It's a Tottenham throw. David Howes versus Thomas. A free kick against Michael Thomas. There's Adams. And Naeem with a shot. Oh, something out of the blue there for Tottenham, almost at any rate again. Some excellent handling by Seaman in the Arsenal goal. Snapshot here by Naeem. Good, confident handling again by the goalkeeper. Stewart to Naeem. Allen is offside. And Arsenal, I think, about to bring on Perry Groves. They're going to take off Paul Merson. And Perry Groves, for this week, put in a written transfer request and had it turned down. And also, on the first weekend of the season, scored in that victory at Wimbledon. Now comes on. Bowled a long ball forward. Groves. Well, he might have forced an error out of Sedgley. Winterburn playing it back in again. Emergency action there from Torstvedt, punching it away. And now with Rocastle. Davis. Limpar unable to collect. Naeem on the far side for Tottenham, losing it to Rocastle. Cross comes in, nobody in a red shirt there. And it might come for Smith. Across the face of the goal, but the flag was up for an offside. To the great relief of David Howells, who hit the ball hard against the Arsenal player. It might have been easier to clear. Rocastle. Adams. Smith. Allen. In goes Rocastle. Away goes Smith. Got Thomas up ahead of him. Groves coming in fast as well. Here's Limpar. Knocking it there towards Groves, but Vanden Hauwe getting it away. Davis trying to keep it going again now as Bergson gets it back. And a cool piece of defending there by Gudni Bergson, the Icelandic defender. Allen and Lineker on different wavelengths there. Groves gains Sedgley in. Rocastle to Dixon. Again Rocastle, this time for Davis. Allen. Winterburn took that well. Limpar. Shot charged down again by Mabbott. Winterburn. Limpar. Trying to get Thomas in, but Bergson shepherding him well. At the expense of a corner for Arsenal, with about 2.5 minutes to go. Bold coming forward. Lineker coming back. That's a free kick. A foul by Bergson on Limpar. Crucial moments these now for the Tottenham defence. Adams, Groves are in there. They're going to make a substitution first. Mitchell Thomas is coming on and Gascoigne is going off. Well, it's not been one of Gaz's more extravagant performances, and maybe they feel that Mitchell Thomas with his height might just be the man they need to withstand Arsenal at this precise moment. Limpar's free kick, driven in there. It was Howells who got a foot to it and got it away. It's Groves now. Out.
Well, as you can gather, we had...
Good save again. Well, in fact, he anticipated it well. Limpar. There it is. It hasn't been the best of London derbies, to be honest, but Spurs will be glad to go away with a point. Probably their best player, young Steve Sedgley, who had a terrific game at the back with Gary Mabbott. And David Seaman already beginning to win a place in the hearts of Arsenal fans, looking very assured indeed with what he had to do in the Arsenal goal. But overall, a feeling of disappointment in terms of the entertainment we had from the two sides here at Highbury today. And a final score, Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0.
A tough, typical London derby, that one, Paul.
Yeah, it was. You know, it's difficult to really get the ball down and playing these type of London derbies, and the game kept on being stopped, and it was difficult to, you know, get the flow of the game.
Arsenal certainly had plenty of the ball, though.
Yeah, we were quite happy with the possession that we've had in the game, but you know, we felt we was a little bit unfortunate not to have taken one or two of our chances. And you know, I think these sort of games, it's just one or two chances that you have, and you've got to try and take them.
That's right. In fact, you were very nearly through in the second half, brought down in the penalty area. You must have felt maybe that could have been a penalty.
I felt I was clipped, but I wasn't sure whether I was in the box or not. But you know, I heard the crowd appeal and I heard the players around me appealing, so I figured that I must have been in the box.
Yeah.